Hey guys, this is Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. Happy Halloween! We're here to celebrate Halloween and everything that's hollow. Ha 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 ha. I'm your host. I'm your host, the Ghost with the Most. Um, Here to celebrate Halloween. We're here to discuss revolution. We're here to. Hi, Annalise! How are you? Yay! You finally are you enjoying today's Halloween? I'm ready for Halloween. Look, I got my Halloween basket. Yay, scary. I'm great. What'd you do today? Here with my Halloween movie. Here with my Ready to Battle Halloween. Yay! Halloween Frankenstein. Yay! I don't know why people are popping fireworks. They're popping fireworks for the revolution. I went with my sisters to the pool. Yay, pool! Yay! Did you have fun? We're here to discuss revolution, man. What does revolution mean so far? It means protesting and saying no to high prices. It's about that brother and sisterly love, about peace. Yeah, it was fun. I'm very surprised you showed up on at least. I thought you were never gonna show up. So I'm you made you made Uncle happy. You made Uncle proud. Is Faith living with your sisters? Or is she still living at home? I forget that she's 18. I thought she was a junior in high school. No, she's at Kentucky. Yay! She's at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yay! Hey, Annalisa, what's your favorite movie, if I may ask? Hey, guys, we're here to party today. Look, Anna, you guys, and Annalise, you want to see? Do you know about this? Oh, my foot. I'm sicky from my foot. Now, if more viewers come, I'll show you. I have a blister on my foot and I'm diabetic and it's very bad. So, I got a blister on my foot. I had to go to the emergency room. It wasn't a big emergency. It just that things can go very bad for my foot. I can even lose it by amputation if I don't take care of it because I am diabetic. Blisters, blisters on somebody's a person that's diabetic can be very bad. Can get amputated. This would be my face mask could be very my Jason mask would be very appropriate for the occasion. Okay, it could go seriously wrong. Blisters on the foot. I read it. I have to educate myself on it. And if you're a diabetic, if you have to check your feet constantly. If you have any holes, crack. I mean, not hole. Well, cracks in your feet, any wounds, they get dirty. They create blisters. And for people that are regular, it's not. I don't think it's that big of a big deal. But if you're diabetic, you can get your foot amputated. You have to cut off your foot. You can get gangrene or whatever, or they can even cut parts of your foot. Yeah. So then one of the main things, if you're not diabetic, but diabetes runs in your family, you can be diabetic. So you should watch your sugar intake, how much sugar you eat. If you have a healthy lifestyle and you go towards vegetables, eating greens and all that, that can help you not become diabetic, prevent you from getting diabetes. Where are you at? Are you at home right now, Annalise? Um, I didn't even put someone here so I could put my foot. I'm just letting it hover. I'm thinking maybe the only people, a lot of people are not gonna come in here probably today because it's a holiday. It's Halloween. Yay! But I was thinking people that are not celebrating Fourth of July or don't have access to, they do not have access to fireworks that they probably get online. You're at home. You're enjoying being at home. I'm actually having a good time being at my house because I get to do what I want. Except for the exception of my foot. I don't have to worry about certain things because I can't do them. Like for instance, to cut the grass, whatever. I can't do that like this. I think they even fixed their tractor so I can go mow my half an acre. Messages retracted. You taking your messages back? Not really. Um, Grandma's still hurting from her leg. No, it's just doing that. Why would it? It's doing it by itself. Okay. Look at this Harley Quinn toy I got. I got it a while back. Forgot, is it this way or that way? You miss Harley Quinn? We miss you, Annalise. Yeah. Like a track. I brought it the perfect time. It's a tracker. Put this back. You see, Annalise, this is the way I behave on my live streams. There's a new one. When you were here, I don't think you ever saw this one. And don't worry, I have something to keep company in case I have another lonely live stream. I have to leave in a bit. Where are you going? Or you're just gonna go do something in your house? You're gonna go trick or treating? What's that you say? You miss Annalise? So do I do. My dad wants me to clean your room. Okay, that's cool. Just let me know when you gotta go. Yay! You love to clean, right? You're like me. I love to clean. It just my house looks messy because I'm too sick to clean. I mean, I try to clean and I can't finish up, so I make more of a mess. That's even when I have my good foot. And there's another Halloween thing. Annalise, you could comment on this. Casper the Friendly Ghost. I don't have the videos in there. This is for Halloween. It's a complete collection of 1945, 1963. Can't talk. 1963. The Friendly Ghost. It's like me, the ghost of the most. I feel sorry for him because It looks like it's very lonely sometimes. I like that. It's a good story. I feel sorry for Ghost. He's lonely though, but he has these horrible uncles that are really mean. I hope Annalise doesn't think the uncles are like me. Mm-mm-mm. All right, it's 10 minutes. I can take this off for a while, even though it's Halloween. And bring out my handsome, good self, my beautiful hair. Nah, you're not mean. Yeah, I'm not mean. Annalise, do you like Casper? Casper, the friendly ghost. I remember my nephew. He's older now. Uh, his mom wanted to take him to see Casper the movie when it came out. The first, um, I think it's the first Casper Ghost from the 2000s. The first Casper movies. Yeah, this is. I don't think I ever showed it to you. There's this really cute episode where he goes to a party and he has to go dressed as a human. And he goes to the party. I think it's in a barn or somewhere, a house. I don't know. And he meets this little girl and he likes her. They get along great and everything. And it turns out the little girl was a ghost too. She was also disguised in human form. And then they left together. That was so cute. That was so sweet. But that's from the old cartoons. Yeah. My wife got me. She got it for me because she knew I like Casper. But the main thing I like about it is that he's alone, and I guess part of me feels like that because I didn't have that many friends. I'm not really good with having friends in real life. I'm not that good at probably having friends in even on PS4 or even on online playing. Um, there's Casper. Let's go on to the next movie. So it's we're celebrating Halloween. I'm gonna take out Saturday the 14th. This is actually a comedy. When I was small, I went to go see this. Um, I was small and I went to the movie theater and I saw the poster. You know where you go to the movies. This was on there, and I was like, "Cool." There's a lot of monsters. I was a little bit afraid because I was afraid back then when I was a kid, really afraid. And I didn't get to see it because we went to go see something else. I don't remember what we went to go see, but I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I wished I had gone seen it. But it would have been more complicated because we went to go see another movie, and then I would have to ask for this one, and show times were going to be different. And I'm pretty sure I went with my sisters. I usually went to the movies with my sisters when I was younger. Then when I got a little bit older, then I was able to go with my guy friends, like when I was in my teenage years. And this movie delivered, except it's a comedy. Maybe back then I didn't. When I know was I thought it was a real horror, but it's a comedy. I would have loved to see this in the movies. For me, I don't know about anybody else, but I was a kid full of heart. I was happy. I'm not happy anymore, but I mean, it would have been a blast for me to see it back then. I don't know because I was a little scared too. I would be scaredy cat. Nah, I would probably be hard to deal with because man, I got afraid watching ET. Okay, Annalise, thank you for stopping by. Bye. Love you. Hmm. There's a back. Aggie. I have brought this up movie before. I didn't talk about it much. Um, I would probably do a movie review on this. I don't think people would like me to do a movie review on it, but I would want to because I do like this movie. It is funny. Um, I have respect for the movie because like it's not that scratched. And when I have respect for a movie, I don't like to scratch the covers. The yeah, I try not to. But there's a pecking order. Some are better than others, but this one I've done a real good job of not trying to scratch the at least the front. I don't mind putting it in the bottom, and they might get a little scratch in the bottom, but not on top. And that's really good artwork. I like it. Unfortunately, the vampire does not look like this. He is bald, but why is his face green in here? He's not green. I got 2 likes. Yay! His in the movie his face is not green. Why is it green here? This guy goes with his family into I think they inherited a house. I don't think they bought it. I think they inherited it. I think the lady inherited it. And it's all gonna come down to there's monsters there. And then the family slowly but surely, of course, they're gonna find out there's monsters there at the house. And it all has to do with a book. And there's a vampire. He's not part of the house. He's actually outside in the car, and he has his vampire wife. And they're trying to look for a book that's very important. It's kind of like a a book of a dead, like kind of like an apocalypse can be unleashed in the earth if that book is not taken care of. There's evil monsters that are trying to take over the book, if I remember correctly, and the vampire and his wife. They don't show the wife here. They're gonna try to get their hands on the book, and they're actually good guys trying to prevent an apocalypse or something. And the family's gonna doesn't know about the book. They find out about it, and they're gonna help the vampire recover it. Kind of like they could actually save the world in just in that house, and they're gonna try to stop the monsters from trying to get it. From the monsters, I think I don't know. There's some monster outside. I know there's a water kind of monster, like a creature from the Black Lagoon monster, and I kind of don't remember the other ones. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember a Frankenstein. I don't remember a Wolfman. I just know the creature from the Black Lagoon. He comes out in a bathtub scene when I think the daughter's in the bathroom. There's the son, but they don't show the daughter. And you see the son right there. It is a funny movie. I don't. It's not scary at all unless you're a little kid that's afraid of everything like I was. Okay, here in the back, they show some monsters. I'm sorry. Okay, they have a monster that looks like an alien. That looks like a monster from the movie Aliens, no, from Men in Black or something. They have this monster like a gorilla monster. They have a mummy, another alien. Those other monsters just look like aliens. I'm pretty sure Annalise gave me a like. I don't know who else gave me a like. It was pretty cool. Everybody's busy because it's Halloween. And how's everybody else doing? I hope some of you fans are watching me right now. Here's another short notice show. I wanted to put up a post, but I didn't get the time to. If not, I would have posted that there was a live chat today. And I'm gonna write something down. Let's all get down. Let me write this down. Trying to remember to write things higher so y'all could see. Drama. Say no to drama. People are gonna get mad at me and say, "Eh, you're starting drama again." Who cares? It's my show. Say no to drama. Next time I want to put a ghost, it's gonna be a ghost drama. You see, and I'm suffering right now from it because people are not showing up. But I don't care. We will have good days, and we will rebuild the revolution. I lost two of my lieutenants, and they need to be replaced. And replace them, we will. The worst thing to do is for me to lose my confidence, and I'm kind of confident right now. Say no to drama. Save the drama for your mama. Because this show is not all about. It's not about drama, man. It's about having fun. I mean, if you come in here and bring your problems here, you know, like, hey, something happened, and all. I had a bad day. I mean, light stuff. It's cool. We'll be here, and we'll back you up. I'll hear you out. I will. I don't care what anybody else says. I'll hear you out. You know what I mean? But there's a difference between someone coming in here with they have a problem, and then somebody here just complaining every day and complaining every day and just being annoying and trying to disrupt the show. I mean, there is a difference. I'm probably gonna bring out a movie right now. I do have a name I can put down as an actor right now, but I'm gonna wait to see if more people are gonna show up. Nah, let's just start with a name, right? I do have an actor's name. And whoever's watching, I hope you had a good day today, man. And I hope there's less drama on this show. I don't care if there's not that many people in here for a while, but we do not want drama in here. It will stop. Well, at least for the meantime, because we're always going to get bad people sometimes. I'm writing this actor's name down. Oh no, this guy might be about drama. John Cryer. Let me put this away. Does anybody know who John Cryer is? He comes out. We best known him for. Well, for me personally, I known him more for Pretty in Pink. John Cryer. He comes as I want to say Molly and Pretty in Pink. The movie Pretty in Pink. I want to say he comes out as Molly Ringwald's love interest, but he doesn't. He's He loves Molly Ringwald, but Molly Ringwald doesn't like him back. She's gonna go after a cuter guy, whatever. Because John Cryer's character's name's Ducky, and he plays like the geek, not a geek, like a nerdy. I don't even want to say nerdy because he does. I don't even think he's that smart. He plays like a goofy guy, and of course, Molly Ringwald's not gonna want a goofy guy. She's gonna want a more handsome guy. Then she ends up with a rich guy. So John Cryer comes out of that movie, Pretty in Pink. He puts a pretty good performance, but we all best know him as the guy from Two and a Half Men. He plays Charlie Sheen's brother in that show. He's pretty funny. He plays Charlie Sheen's loser brother. I forgot. Okay, Charlie has his name. Charlie Sheen has his character into an admin called Charlie as well because he's a big shot. Even in his other show, what was the name of his other show? Maybe he'll come to me. But his name is also Charlie in that show as well. It's a one where he plays a therapist because when they ran Charlie Sheen out of Two and a Half Men, he went to go do that other show. And that other show is based on a movie about therapy. Um, okay, I'm getting off topic. This is about John Cryer. No, but John Cryer does play the brother Charlie Sheen in Two and a Half Men, and he also has a son. He's divorced. He has to move in with Charlie. He plays the loser brother. That show is really funny. I mean, I would want it on DVD, but I don't. I do not have any. I do not have any DVD seasons from Two and a Half Men. Man, my allergies are gonna start acting up. Um, he comes out in Hot Shots, the first one. He can't. He was gonna be a pilot, but his vision was limited, so they put him to be a one of those on an aircraft carrier radar. Even worse, they put him to work with a radar, and his eyes are shot. He couldn't not be a pilot because his vision was not good. Yeah, I remember. That's a funny movie though. And they have his he has glasses, and I think they have fishes in them or something. They're very bifocal. Is like, how is he supposed to? How is he supposed to help? I mean, the people with a radar and the aircraft carriers, their main thing is to look for enemy boats, enemy planes in the on the aircraft. I mean, in the skies. It's supposed to help and defend your aircraft carrier. How are you gonna put somebody there that's blind? Hmm. Um. It's just a joke kind of thing. And when I saw Hot Shots, I was sad that he didn't become a pilot. I wanted him to become a pilot. He would have been cool as one of the pilots. Sorry for keep saying pilot. um, one more time. If they had kept him as a pilot and involved them in the battles, the dogfights in the air, all the jets fighting each other, I think that would have been pretty cool. So maybe they should have kept him as a pilot. I lied. I'm sorry. I had to use the word pilot again. uh, Here, let me practice this. There, I feel so much better. Okay, enough is enough, man. I ain't gonna put up with no more stuff. I put up with too much, and I've given people way too many chances, and they're just gonna keep doing it. So, nope, they've already. So, I learned how to do something and something useful. I'm not putting up with it no more. Um, I'm sure it came in other movies. I just don't. That's all I know about John Cryer. Excuse me. Um, yeah, that's about it about him. I'll probably come up with somebody else. Who else is in here? You see, I told you today was going to be peaceful. And I might have to turn off my phone. I brought it with me. I don't know why. Let me bring out a movie. And to um, I brought this out several times. I'll very briefly talk about it. She's All That. It's one of my favorite romance films. I have other favorite romance films, but um, hmm, but I don't know why I can't remember. I guess I can't remember stuff, but one of my favorite ones. I only know I have another romance film I like. It's called The Midnight Hour, and that one is I really like it, but not a lot of people are gonna like it. I don't know, man. That movie hurts me because it had I got my heart so much romance pumping, and then they came out with a stupid dance number in it, and it looked like a serious scary movie, and they only had one dance number in it, and it ruined the complete movie. Excuse me. Thank you. See, I told you it'd be more peaceful today. Ah, um, for all you romantic ladies, if you're seeing this, or guys that don't mind romance, watch this movie. She's All That. I've already done I've done a video movie review on it, and you might want to check it out. Um, oh, I got an actor name. I gotta remember to write these higher so y'all could see them and be easier for me. I'm writing it down. And the actor's name is Patrick Swayze. What is Patrick Swayze? I don't know if I spelled his name correctly. What is he known for? He's known for the most popular Dirty Dancing, um, Red Dawn. Well, let's talk about Dirty Dancing first. I used to watch Dirty Dancing a lot when I was a kid. It was on HBO. HBO was big then. It's not like right now. I think it's small commodity because it has so much competition. Oh yeah, I am gonna see the new Barbie movie. Thank you, Kane. Or you mean that as a joke? I'm gonna go in with my nails painted, have Barbie blonde hair going into the movie. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just gonna watch it. The reason, seriously, I know it's funny. Ha ha ha. The reason I'm gonna go see Barbie is because Barbie is big beans, bro. Everybody, Barbie's been around the '60s. Everybody's had all the girls had a Barbie. And my question is, why didn't they ever have a Barbie movie? I don't care what product it is or whatever. Um, if you have this big, let's just say toys, you have a big toy that's been around forever and nobody's made a movie about it. They make movies about everything, right, bro? Why haven't you made a movie about it? There's just money just there waiting, and nobody got the opportunity. Now they've made Barbie cartoons, movies. No, but they should have made a Barbie, what they call it, real life movie like they're doing now. They should have did it a long time ago, bro. They should have done it in the 80s or at least the 90s. I mean, it's already past 2020. You had a chance to make it in the 1970s. People were just new to a lot of stuff. TV was not all that old. They should have made it in the 80s. They didn't. They should have made Barbie in, okay, let me start again. They should have made Barbies in the Barbie movie in the 80s. They didn't. They should have made the Barbie movies in the 90s. They didn't. They should have made Barbie in the 2000s, already getting later. They didn't. They should have made a Barbie movie in the 2010s. They didn't. Now they're barely making a Barbie in 2023. That's just ignorance, man. They made all these movies about really dumb stuff, and they should have money of that. And let me go to his card. And it's King Cordova said, no, I'm serious. King Cordova said it's a unique movie. True. Yeah. It's missed opportunity, bro. It's just like gold money just laying there. You know what it's like, and so I won't. I'll shut up about it after this because maybe I'm getting to it. It's like somebody you see somebody from afar. They're making a hole and they put like gold in the treasure chest. You know where it's at. They dig it up. You know the exact location where you can do. Why don't you dig it up? What are you waiting for? That's what it reminds me of. Hey, Ken Cordova, if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing to my channel, bro. I need subscribers. And I hope you're enjoying my channel, by the way. And today is Halloween. See, dude, I got ready for Halloween, bro. I'm going to go trick-or-treating. I don't know what you're going to do, man, but I'm going to go trick-or-treating after this. If you don't think I'm prepared, this is my lunch pill. So happy. Ken Cordova, I want to wish you happy Halloween, brother. Why do you have Batman? It's Halloween. Don't think I'm gay, bro. Just because I give him kisses. This is my main man right here. Hey, but Kane, thank you for bringing up Barbie. I did see bro. Let me tell you the story. I hadn't gone to movies like because of COVID, and I went to the movies like 2 weeks ago. But I went twice, and it was the first two times I've been since COVID. I went to go see Transformers. That sucked. I was not too happy about it. I want to go see a Flash. That sucked even worse. And I've already advertised so much. The best part about the Flash, Supergirl comes out. Supergirl's hot, bro. Check out Supergirl if you have not seen the Flash movie. And I'm telling, and I'm not telling. How do I say it? In a nice way. I don't want to say I'm telling. Well, how do I say it? I'm trying to be nice here. I advise you. I advise Kane. I advise everybody. If you have not seen the Flash movie, so you don't have to go through that whole boring movie with Flash being annoying, two Flashes being annoying. Try to find scenes on Supergirl. She has a unique look. She has short black hair. She has a unique, I already said unique beauty to her, but she's beautiful, man. And then with a Supergirl outfit, it looks exactly like Superman, the recent Superman's outfit. I mean, it looks good. She does the same thing as Superman, flies up and goes that way. Awesome. I will never stop talking about that Supergirl because she inspires me. Sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think my life's crummy. But when I see beautiful stuff like that, it inspires me to do better in my life. Oh, and if you want a real answer to why the Batman thing here, it's because he's cool, man. It helps me relax during the show. For example, the other day I had kids bothering me and I didn't know how to block. I just learned how to block right now. It calms me down. And he's my best friend. He's my best pal. Later, man. I'm busy. Stop flirting with me. You're gonna make me blush in front of Kane here. I got 4 likes, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Army of Darkness. Kane, you seen Army of Darkness? This is after the Evil Dead movie. I am pretty sure I will be doing a movie review of this. Oh, speaking about movie reviews, I already finished my movie review of Dawn of the Dead. Unique movie, not Dawn of the Dead, the remake, the one in 2000 something, I think. No. I finished my, I had it here. Maybe I should have. Dawn of the Dead, the original 1978. You're going to see they kind of dress like hippies, bell bottoms, and all that stuff. But you're going to get if you listen to my video, you're just gonna get a zombie story out of it. I'll tell you about it. I did do spoiler alerts, but who cares? It's an old movie, man. I don't. It's kind of weird if I tell you. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Go watch my review on Dawn of the Dead, 1978. Nobody cares, man. Hardly anybody's gonna care about that. So it's might as well I tell you the end. And then I don't know if it's not going to be a very easy movie to find. You can maybe go for eBay and look for it there, but you may not find it in stores. And I look for my movies at Walmart and FYE. I hardly ever go there because it's kind of too far for me to the next town, and I'm poor. Suggesting. Oh, I'm sorry, Kane. What do you mean by suggesting? Do you want to suggest movies to me, or do you want me to suggest movies to you? What do you mean by suggesting, bro? That's if you're still in here, because I know some people left. And I don't know if you're one of them, and that's fine if you left. People are busy; they got things to do. But if you guys have time to just, wow, I got 5 likes. Thank you very much, Karen. If you're still in here, I want to know what you mean by suggesting, because I do have a notepad here, and I will write suggestions if you're suggesting me to watch a movie. Can I know we're joking around a little bit, bro, but you want me to put you officially to suggest me to watch Barbie? I mean, I was gonna watch it anyways, but it's cool. This is info, this is feedback. Kane Cordova suggested Barbie movie. And guys, as long as I have a breath in me, as long as I'm kind of sickly, as long as I'm still alive and kicking, I'm gonna try to be healthy and be around as you guys I can, because I am diabetic. I will go see the movie Barbie. As long as I'm not really sickly, I will go see it. It comes out in August. On top of that, I have a little trivia, guys, for you or whatever. There is a movie, a Dracula movie coming up that I've been waiting for. Let me say the story real quick. I've seen the original Dracula. I don't have to go through the whole movie. I'm just going to see a part. From where Dracula lives in Transylvania, he's going to, something about a deal. Some guy goes to his residence. Forgot his name. And I think Dracula wants something about buying property in England or something like that. So Dracula has to do a business deal or something. Go all the way from Transylvania by boat or land first and then boat, and then get to England. Well, there's going to be a whole big story. And I was always wondering, why didn't they make a movie about him going across the boat? Supposedly he killed everybody in the boat. I don't know, because, well, we'll talk about it right now. Supposedly Dracula killed everybody in that boat, and he's going to make it to England. Well, to me, in my mind, is they could do a whole movie on the boat trip when they killed everybody. That movie is finally coming in August. I forgot the name of the movie. I forget to look it up. I'm sorry. bad destroyer. Either you could call me ignorant or lazy. I'm gonna say lazy because I'm not. No, I'm not ignorant. I'm ignorant at some things, but I'm not ignorant a lot of stuff. You know what I'm ignorant about? Talking about. You know, getting sidetracked. I'm ignorant with patience. I'm not a patient guy. I wish I was patient. At least I'm smart enough to say that. But the point is, they're finally coming up. That movie in August. That is another movie to look forward to. That I will be going to see that movie, and I will come and see a movie review on it while the movie's still out. I am excited. I've already started doing this. It's exciting. I've gotten a lot of views. When I started the show, I started with old movies. And I love old movies. I do. But there's a lot of fans out there that probably like Destroyer. We don't want to watch, we don't want to hear about old movies. We want the movies that are coming out. Latest releases, right? Fine. If you have that attitude, to each his own. And I bet you there's a lot of people like that. That's fine. So I can have that audience that's into movies. Now I'm going to the movies now, which is a good time. I did not go through COVID because I did not want to get COVID. A lot of people don't want to wear masks. That whatever floats your boat, man. I ain't gonna criticize anybody, but I wear a mask, and I was afraid of going COVID. That's just me. People don't want to wear a mask. That's their thing. Everybody's different. Now, and okay, so I went to the movies the first time. I think the first movie I went to see Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I was afraid for ticket prices because I'm not rich, man. I'm actually poor. I was afraid for ticket prices. I was afraid for big lines. I did not want to wait in line. So much good news. The ticket prices were very fair, and there was no big lines. There was only 6 people in the theater at the most, and that's because the theaters are not even that big. And I go to a multiplex. Well, the big theaters with what 20 movie theaters in it or whatever. So I need to take advantage. And I don't work, not because I'm lazy. I'm near disabled. Actually, my legs don't work. I can't run. I can't jump on that. I can't walk a bit. And right now I have blisters on my feet. It's even worse. And you know what? I could do the revolution on freaking courtrooms. I don't want to give me my disability. I go, pretend this is a regular paper. I can't reach the regular paper from over here. Let me see if I can. Ah! I know it's Destroy, don't hurt yourself. Regular paper, right? I get a doctor excuse from my doctor, and it's like this full of lying stuff I'm sick of. The court still denied me and didn't want to give me my disability. If y'all don't know what disability is paying me a check for being sick monthly, roughly maybe $500 a month, which I deserve. I have a handicap sticker in my car. You know what? That should be part of the revolution. The government screwing us over. My government, which part of whatever's part of disability, Social Security. Social Security is the main thing. They're responsible for not giving my disability. I have to use this to go walk at the store because I get headaches and then my legs go weak. It's very hard for me to walk. I do not walk like a normal person. I have to go slow. Now, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I can walk without the cane, but it's going to be a short distance in my house. And you know what kind of person I am? I'm going to tell you right now. I used to walk at the store. Let's say I didn't walk at the store. If I fell at the store, I am not, no offense to anybody, but I'm not one of those people that say I fell down, I'm going to sue you. I don't like to sue anybody because I'm not going to lie, I'm a Christian. I don't like doing that. I don't like screwing anybody over. I won't even want to screw with big business because I don't think you should screw anybody over. I'm more of a person like I fell, it's my fault. I don't care if I'm sick or not. I'm not going to sue you. So I don't want to go to that I fell down at the store and then they're going to get on you and make you sign paperwork not to sue them or whatever. I don't want to be in those situations. To me, it's embarrassing. And so I make sure I take my cane because I do get dizzy. My sugars do go down because I'm diabetic, and I do have problems. Excuse me. My allergies get bad too, man. When I go to Walmart, I take this to make sure that I don't fall or whatever. It's a precaution. And my legs do get weary. And if I can, I get a shopping cart. And you know what? So I won't be selfish and say, oh, all my problems and pity problems. If you have a problem with the government or anything like that, bring them here. Let me say this one more thing, and then I'll go back to movies what the show's for. Or actually, the show's for anything to talk about. But movies are revolutions first. And then, well, actually, first is you guys, then the revolution, then movies. And you guys are talking about problems. I always want to talk about this about actors. Have you ever seen an actor? They say, oh, okay, Michael J. Fox. If y'all don't know who Michael J. Fox is, he had a successful show in the 80s called Family Ties. He came down with Parkinson's disease. What is he doing? He goes to the government crying over Parkinson's disease. Now, I look bad for saying that, right? But listen to me. Hear me out. I'm like, bro, before you got sick with Parkinson's disease, why didn't you go advertise for a disease, Parkinson's disease, or any other disease before that? Why do you start complaining about Parkinson's disease after you got it? If I was an actor, the first thing I would do is pick any donation, either a child's disease, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's. Do that first. Show that you're going to go. Nobody has to tell you anything. Go lobby for that disease. Go support that disease. Go do fundraisers for that disease before you get sick so you don't look bad. To me, he looks bad. You're only going to advertise and say people to help people with Parkinson's disease just because you got it. To me, that's being selfish. That's what I would do. Or if I were Michael J. Fox right now, I would say, I'm sorry. Be a man, bro. Be a man and say what you did wrong and say, that's the best thing you do. Says, I got Parkinson's disease, and then I started advertising on people lobbying to help people with Parkinson's disease just because I got it. I was selfish. Do that, bro. Show some balls and do it. Don't wait till you get it, or don't wait till your kid gets it or gets a disease. Tell me I'm wrong. If you guys tell me I'm wrong, I will have a peaceful debate with you, and I'll be nice and let you have the last word, because I want you guys to be happy. I try to be selfish. I can be selfish, but I try not to be selfish and make it all about me, because I'm trying to make this all about you. And I am kind of being selfish, you know. My future passed me like this. It's a long story. I don't have any future. I'm sick. And then my future is, let's say I did get famous, and maybe let's say I got famous from this, whatever. To me, it's not the right thing to do. Even if I made $1 million from this show, let's say if I got successful, whatever. Me falling to being selfish, and it could happen. I don't want it. I don't want that. I do believe in a heaven, and I do believe in investing in heaven. Now, a lot of people are atheists in here, don't believe in God and Jesus or Buddha or anything like that, to each his own. But those are my beliefs. I do believe in heaven. If you don't believe in heaven, you can tell me here. I would enjoy having an atheist on the show. If you don't believe in God, I would enjoy having you here. Let's go through all walks of men, man. You either believe in Buddha, being Christian, you believe in Muhammad. What's the other one's called? I'm sorry. Forgive me. I don't mean to disrespect somebody's religion. The ones about Mecca and all that. I'm sorry. I can't think right now. They call their God Muhammad. What are they called? They come from like Persians and all that stuff. Not to offend anybody. I'm trying to get the name. I'm trying to get my facts straight. So nobody get mad. But I'm going off topic, so I will go back to movies. Hey man, I like when I get on a roll. This is Forbidden World. I feel really bad. I still not seen this movie. I wanted to watch this with my wife, and she hardly ever comes. She's sick as well with a foot injury as well. And she's been out for 8 months, and I'm trying not to, no offense to her, I'm trying not to be in the same thing. Supposedly it's about a big spider. I know they start off in a spaceship, and the cool thing about this for me is I may have seen this in the drive-thru and do not remember it. All I remember is like webs on some cage or something, like some alien has escaped. I can't wait to watch this movie, and I might have to watch it without my wife. I mean, I have plenty of other movies. She will not mind because it's driving me crazy. Just, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. What I do all the time is I watch. Y'all know this show called The '70s Show. When my foot was okay, my foot was okay. Like last week, I was moving around. Well, it was getting worse, but I didn't know. I was watching that '70s show, and I have like out of the 8 seasons or something, I only have 7. I need 2 more seasons. And I would clean my toy room and my other room while I like all night and just watch the '70s show. It's just a regular thing I have, and I have to tell myself it does make me happy. I'm gonna see if I can come up with a name, and I'm being serious with you guys. If I can't come up with a name, I'll just go back to the movies. I got this name, but it's oh my gosh from the '50s. People are not gonna want to talk about it. I'm thinking about old stuff. Have I brought? Oh, this might be a good one. I have one. And if you guys pop up on the chat, you can mention a movie, a character. You want to vent out? You had a bad day. I wish. This is what I wish, and people are not doing. That's fine, I guess. But if y'all had problems, I mean, stuff you wouldn't mind sharing with us, I would like that. But I think people do have a problem with it, I guess, or maybe I'm not reaching the viewers. Because the thing is, I have problems, and if I were you, I'd come out and vent here. If I had someone on the show saying you can vent out some of your problems, as long as they're not that so bad or personal, vent about here, I would be doing it all the time. Come on, bros. We all have problems. Nobody has a perfect life, man. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Seriously, I would. But I don't do that because I don't think people care. So I wouldn't. That's one thing I wouldn't want to do it. But I would. I don't care. I would do it if somebody really, kind of cared, especially like I care about you guys. That's why I do this. Oh my gosh, I just freaking forget the. I forgot the name I had right now. Oh, there's 2 Corys, and I'm gonna mention the least popular of the two. Okay, so I'm gonna mention Corey Feldman, and he's actually really popular, but he's still the less popular of the two. Corey Feldman is known in real life as the 2 Corys. There's 2 popular. I don't know if you call them. You could call them A-list actors. Probably, I'll call them A-list actors because in the '80s they were very popular. It was Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. There's the real names. The 2 Corys, they would call them. And they came out in 2 or 3 movies together. I know they came out in Lost Boys, the vampire movie. I just did a movie review on it. They came out on License to Drive, very fun movie. That just one of them. It's just a crazy teenage driving cars movie. I like it very much. I need that movie I need it on DVD. I do not have that movie. License to Drive. I do have Lost Boys. That was easy to get. License to Drive. I have never seen that on DVD. I know it's out there. I need it. I may try to order it through eBay or Amazon. He does a lot more famous than that. He came out in the Gremlins. That was a big hit in the 80s. He came out in the Burbs. That was well known, but I don't think it was that popular. I think it's because there wasn't that many movies back then. That's another 80s movie. The Goonies! The big hit, The Goonies? Remember Mouth? Now, you guys that are younger, you're not gonna know this, but this is way before your time, the 80s. But oh my gosh, Goonies is timeless. It is timeless. Go watch the Goonies, guys. If you, that's just my advice. Go watch the Goonies. It's a good adventure film. It's like the version of with the Rock. What's it called? Jumanji. It's like a version of Jumanji, except it involves pirates. Not even pirates, man. The pirates are dead. It's more about thugs and kids trying to save their neighborhood by looking for treasure, because it is in danger of being destroyed by some construction people, some suits that want to destroy the neighborhood to make a golf course. And it's really good. I mean, it's a good adventure. It's a good adventure movie for kids and parents. I mean, it's a perfect movie to for a kid to see with their parents, or kids watch it. Teenagers watching it by themselves. I mean, I don't remember that many gory parts about it. The only thing is with the only part that kind of gored me out. Well, there is a monster. The Fratellis they have a brother, and the mom has a son that's a like a monster. But to me, it was okay. It wasn't that scary. The part that freaked me out some was One Eye Willie. They get to the pirate ship. They find One Eye Willie in this cave kind of sea thing in a pirate ship. They pick up his eye patch. It's a corpse of One Eye. It's like skeleton. Pick up the eye patch, and then there's nothing there. I mean, that was kind of like freaky deaky. I'm trying to remember what else about Corey Feldman. In Lost Boys, a vampire movie, he came out as one of the Frog Brothers. It's two brothers. They call them the Frog Brothers. They run a comic book store in some kind of like carnival, uh, Monte Carlo, I think is that place called carnival atmosphere. They sell comic books there, and they're like behind the scenes. They're teenagers. They're like 14 or 15, and they're like secret vampire hunters. And he comes out with Corey Haim on that one, and Corey Haim is like one of the main characters along with Michael. Michael's the name of Corey. Well, Corey Haim's name in there is Sam, and Michael is Sam's brother. I don't know Michael's real name in real life. To me, that's the only where Michael comes out. He's the only that's the only actor I know him as. I need to look him up because if I see him in like other movies or Wikipedia tells me like, whoa, that was him. I mean, that would be good to know. Um, hmm. And talk about the Burbs. Something the Burbs are about secret monsters in the neighborhood or something like that. He doesn't play a big role in there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I remember two movies. I think a Dream, a Little Dream. I have not seen that movie. I think I saw a little piece of it where he comes out with a guy from Gremlins, the main guy. They come out Dream a Little Dream, I think, and they're like in the airport. I saw a very small scene in it, so I practically saw nothing. Uh, maybe another time he was like a Dream a Little Dream too. I saw another little part where he was like trying to dance like Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson was a big deal back then. Um, he comes out in one of the late, like a D movie, like you know how I mean B movie. I mean it's like C or D movie.
Toxic Avenger movie number 5. A very small role in a. I guess a lot of people would say crummy. I would say crummy too, but I kind of like it because it's kind of like then is the word nostalgia. It's a mystique of kind of the like I like Toxic Avenger to a point, but just it's not cool. It's kind of like a weird cool, but I don't know. I do watch it. I ain't gonna lie, but it's just very weird. I guess the weirdness kind of attracts me to it. Toxic Avenger 1 wasn't really big, but going all the way to part 5, imagine that, and then it was a 2000, kind of weird. I think the Toxic Avenger came out in the 80s, maybe late 70s, but I doubt it. But it's really eerie feeling because it's like so old. It's like close to dressing like hippies old. Because even in the 70s, people dress like hippies or the bell bottoms and all that. Um, well, anyways, Corey Feldman, he comes out behind like some business guy behind a desk or something like that. I did see him in that. And then he came out in Meatballs Part 3 or whatever. I felt bad for him at that point because he's trying to play cool, and it was like Meatballs. Meatballs 1 was bigger than Meatballs 3, and then that movie Meatballs is not even the first one was that big. The best thing I know about Meatballs is that Pee Wee Herman was driving. He was a school bus. He was like the bus driver going to the camps kind of deal. That was to me that was a big deal because Pee Wee Herman was kind of big back then for kids. Oh, we could jump from Corey Feldman to Pee Wee, talking about Pee Wee. Now that I mentioned, you see how this works? Everything's all connected. It's like the revolution where each part of us is a part of a chain. Movies too. I know you're like Destroyer. Shut up. I know. I'm sorry. Let me finish up with. Let's see if I have anything else for Corey Feldman before I move to Pee Wee. Um, through his life, he went through a lot of drama. I don't want to get into that because it's very personal. It's a big turnoff. I don't want to lose people doing that. Even if it even depresses me to be quite honest about it. But I want you to know, just remember the two Corys, Corey Feldman and Corey Haim were very. See if I can put it. They were like this, like the chain. They were very tight back then. They went their ups and downs together. And what I can tell you about Corey Feldman in real life, supposedly he got married or something, or maybe I didn't like wife, whatever. Anyways, one of his girlfriends or his wife, I don't know. I think he did get married to this chick. They had a kid together. Of course, he has a lot of problems, and of course, he got divorced. I'm not surprised. And he probably does like kind of like weekly visits to see his son or something. I don't know. I don't know who has custody. But right now, I will tell you he's kind of afraid of people assassinating him and stuff like that, and that's all I will say about that. Oh my gosh! And then this is another with Pee Wee. It's another falling situation, and I won't talk about it either. I'll try not to. Uh, I'm gonna write his real name down. No, he is more popular for being Pee Wee, so I will put it Pee Wee first, and then I'll put his real name. Pee Wee Herman, and his real name is Paul Rubens. I will even capitalize the R in Rubens. I'm really excited. I don't know. Some of you guys might be interested. Some of you may not. I'm coming up with a wrestling channel. Don't worry, I will still stick to doing this channel too. I want to dabble in everything. This is my main channel though. I want to have a pro wrestling channel. People may not like it because it's going to be involving NWA wrestling in the 80s. It's for the people around my age, whatever. Although I'm not going to block anybody out. If you like example, if you like WWE, what's going on now, I will talk about it, anything wrestling related. But I will tell you, I don't watch it that much. I'm not that ignorant to it. I know is it Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Then the newer wrestlers, I don't really know them. I've heard of the Usos. I like the AEW, but I don't have cable anymore. People are not gonna like me for it, but I am an AEW fan. I've never really been a WWE fan, except for the exception for WWE in the 80s, but I still preferred NWA. I'm a Ric Flair, woo, Sting, and all that more than WWE, more than Hulk Hogan, and all that. And I am a tiny fan of the Attitude Era in WWE. I'm more of an NWO fan. NWO for life. And I like Japan Pro Wrestling. That's a real man sport. I guess anybody can debate about that. Oh, they use strong style. They hit you like for real. They don't mess around in Japan, man. And the moves are more high risk. They hit you a lot harder. And it's just a fact. It's just a fact, Jack. Okay, I'm going to talk about Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens. To tell you the truth, with Pee Wee Herman, I don't know. Because he had two things. Two of the biggest things he did was Pee Wee Herman's show and Pee Wee's Big Adventure. What was the official title for Pee Wee Herman's show? I already forgot. Pee Wee's Playhouse. Pee Wee's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Big Adventure. And I will talk about his other adventures too. Ha ha ha. Which one came first, the show or the movie? It makes sense to say the show first because the show usually set up for the people to be like, hey, we have this great idea. You have a big show. So we're offering you this movie contract. Right? I need to look it up and see if I remember. And I will get back to you guys. Or if you guys, there's a chance that one of y'all bring it up and look it up on your own. I kind of don't like to look up stuff here on the channel because I look like I'm neglecting you and stuff like that. Even when I'm writing, I feel like I'm neglecting you, and looking it up, it's even worse. It's just like my pet peeve. I try not to disrespect you guys too much, unless I really have to do something like that. From Pee Wee, let's just start with the. Which one was bigger? I want to start on the bigger one. Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I cannot debate with, but I'm gonna say Pee Wee's Big Adventure was the best one. They steal his bike. Right, that comes to my mind when thinking about Pee Wee's Big Adventure is that near the end, kind of spoiler alert, but in the movie he lost his bike. Right, he recovers his bike. Long story short, but they're making a movie based on his experience in there that he lost his bike, but of course they're gonna exaggerate it. They replaced Pee Wee Herman with a real life actor from the 80s, very handsome guy with a beard and everything built and all that. Not built, but average, but he looks like a big star. And then Dottie, the love interest, it's a beautiful blonde woman, which is not Dottie in real life. And they're stealing like a really high tech, not a regular swim bicycle like Pee Wee's. No, this is like a really high tech motorcycle, Japanese motorcycle that has a lot of weapons and supposedly all that. I thought that it made it look really funny. They let Pee Wee come out in the movie, but he comes out as a bellhop. But in the movie, like through the whole story, he's the one looking for the bike, but he's like a skinny nerd kind of guy. The movie was at his prime, I believe. Yeah, that was a prime of Pee Wee's career, right? Pee Wee's Big Adventure. A lot of kids they probably knew it from the show. I'm pretty sure the show was first. But anyways, now let's get to the show. The show was big. It was big beans, man. Pee Wee's Playhouse. I think it went for 2 years. It would have probably gotten more, but he got into trouble. Something he did in a dirty theater. We watched dirty movies, and I don't want to get into that. He did something inappropriate. He went to jail, and there, boom, went his career. Why, dude? Why? You could get girls in real life. There's girls that don't care what you look like. They know you're loaded with money. They're gonna go after you. Why, dude? Nobody in here can tell me. Oh my gosh, man! I hope I didn't hurt my foot banging it against something. I don't think I did. I'm gonna keep my feet over here. I gotta take care of my foot. Let me go back. Nobody in here can tell me that if you're rich, that you can. If you're rich, you have millions of dollars. You had to have at least 2 million. You can't tell me you can't get girls, man. There's gold digging chicks out there that they don't care what you look like. As long as you're loaded, you're in. You can do whatever you want with them. Why, dude? That's like the stupidest thing ever. I don't know, man. Only he has answers that we don't know. Hmm. The show, I remember the genie. Hecka mecca hi, mecca hi ho. They had the genie in a case. The doors would open and he would have the word of the day. I don't remember what. The flowers jumping up and down. There's like big fish in the fish tank. And then there's the sofa that would talk, had eyes and all that. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like the show. I was even probably too old for the show. I was 8. Well, in my opinion, I'm too old for the show, but I grew up very slow, man. I was watching cartoons. I'm sure I was watching cartoons when I was 18 years old. It was a good kids show. I'm not gonna lie. And he threw it all away. Before he threw it all away, I will say he came up with Big Top Pee Wee, a decent flick, a decent movie. It was not gonna be bigger than Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I have both those movies. And that was after the show too. I wanted the show on DVD. I wanted to show it to my little nieces, but they're grown up now. I never got around to it. I was too busy buying stuff for me. Tell you that much. He tried to revive his career. That's all I could think about it. About that part of his career. But he tried to revive his career, and he came out in a show called Murphy Brown to revive his career, and he came out in some movie with Ben Stiller, where they try to be superheroes. He came as Fart Man. Wow, that's a good way to revive your career. It's a big fart. Yeah, I got 2 chatters. Where you guys at? You're not chatting. That's fine. If you just want to chill, chill. And thank you for you 2 chatters. You're not chatting. That's okay. As long as you're here and supporting the show, to each his own. Do whatever you want. You're good, man. You're good. Y'all are just watching. You're good too, man. Um. Oh, and then he came out with a latest movie. Um. I don't know what it's called, but it's some kind of adventure too. One of the guys from Magic Mike come out. I'm surprised Tatum didn't come out. One of the dancers came out with Pee Wee. It looks like a really like a B movie. Um, I didn't finish watching that. I fell asleep during it. I would want to watch it. And if I look it up, I might be able to find it still on Netflix. That's what I should do tonight. That's something I can make time for. That's something that would actually make me happy. Um, okay, these are two things before he made it big. He did have a show that came out on HBO. I don't know if those shows could come off Broadway's, but I think he came out something like that. He starts off in a show like, "Hi, how are you?" And in that crowd, "Hi, how are you?" And he came out in Cheech and Chong, which probably helped him with his career. He came out in Cheech and Chong the next night. Y'all don't know who Cheech and Chong are. They're two actors, probably comedians that they were. Cheech and Chong were making it big, and then they gave Pee Wee a role in there, and that helped them. That helped launch Pee Wee Herman's career. All those things, the show and Cheech and Chong, and I don't know what else he came out in. He had a small part in Meatballs, and I think that was in his prime. The movie Meatballs. Meatballs is a camp movie I had mentioned earlier. And I think that's all I have to say about Paul Rubens. If I remember something, I'll bring something up. I don't know, man. Is this lame? I like to thank the actors that brought something to my life. It's kind of lame, right? But I'm gonna be honest. Like, I like it. I think we should appreciate people, even the actors that have more money than us, even though we're poor. The fans. Thank you, Pee Wee. Thank you for the good times. It may not matter, but it matters to me. I mean, he made my life better. Even my two movies from Dust Till Dawn, my favorite two movies from Dust Till Dawn and Return of the Living Dead, my favorite movies. I like to thank them. George Clooney was awesome. Maybe I will bring a film out next. Then we'll go back to names, unless because I don't think I could come up with the names right now for some. Kiss me. I'm singing the song "Kiss Me" because she's all that still right here. Kiss me. Na, 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 ring, ring. Let me bring this out real quick, and I brought it up before. I would like to bring out to thank these actors. Three's Company. I grew up with a show. If y'all don't know Three's Company, it's a very interesting storyline. They live in an apartment in Santa Monica, California. Pricing, like nowadays, everything's so expensive. It's very expensive apartment. So they decide to share the cost in an apartment building. It's with Jack, Janet, and Chrissy. They're all gonna pay the rent, but the landlord's not gonna allow a guy to stay with them. But Janet, at the end of the day, in the story, she explains to Mr. Roper, the landlord, that Jack is gay, and that's the only way they're gonna let him stay in the apartment building. And they're getting to hide the fact. They go through all these adventures. It's really good. It's really funny. The very talented John Ritter, uh, Suzanne Summers. She's the first girl that was let go. She's talented. The show missed her, but she's not as talented as Jack. Not to be sexist, it's true. And Janet is talented too, but she was more of a supporting role kind of girl. Um, but she got greedy with money and she thought she was bigger than the show and she wasn't. And it was true. They let her go. And she's gonna of course call a sexist thing, but she did not. I don't want to get into it. People might, I don't know, females might get uh, mad about it. But Jack did all the stunts, man. He fell in everything. He put his his uh his health on the line by doing all these stunts, hitting doors and not pretending and falling down and all that stuff. She didn't do hardly any of that. She just wanted to stay there and look pretty. But I like this. I would say a shout out to them and thank you for making me happy throughout the years. It made it brought me happiness when I would have been more sad without them. Make me laugh. Uh, okay, I have a name now that I went to them. We're gonna talk about this chick, Suzanne Summers. That's a name. And I really shouldn't bring out her name because she did not come into. I don't remember any movie she came out in. Although they said she was making a movie, she probably has, and it would be nice for me to see her in that movie. I put an S instead of a Z. Suzanne Summers. I shouldn't bring out this name because you younger people are not gonna know, but I'll go through it real quick, okay? Suzanne Summers came out in the show Three's Company and started in the 70s. She came out in another show. Um, Fun fact for you: Suzanne Summers came out in some game show before she made it big on Three's Company. Before she became famous, she came and she married. She ended up marrying the talk show, or I mean the talk show, the game show host, I believe, in real life. And he's the one that told her to be greedy in a way. When she came out to his company saying, "Hey, you're not making enough money. Go ask for more money." And then that was the beginning of the end. Then they fired her because she refused to work unless she got the money she wanted, and she was not even the star of the show. She came out on another show like 10 years later, and I forgot the name of that show. But it came out for 5 years. I guess it wasn't a big success, but it was moderate success. I'm not gonna lie, 5 years is pretty good, but it wasn't Three's Company. And I forgot the name of that show. She played a mom taking care of some kids. You see, I went through it real quick. I told you I was gonna go through it real quick. And I'm sure she came out of movies that she was probably supporting roles, and I don't remember any of those movies. So those movies were probably they were not that big as far as I'm concerned. I know. I got one big star, 80 star, and I think I don't know Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy came out in the famous Beverly Hills Cop 1 movie. He came out in part two, part three. Part two was kind of good. Part two had the Russian wife from Rocky. Was it four? Okay. And Rocky 4 is the one, I think, where Rocky fights the Russian boxer. No, his guy's all big. Oh, excuse me. The Russian boxer comes out with a beautiful blonde woman. She's tall. Later on, she dates Flavor Flav. What up? Flavor Flav is short, man, and goofy. And well, that lady comes out in I think Beverly Hills Cop Part Two. The infamous robbing stuff scene before the movie. I mean, like in the beginning of the movie. Eddie Murphy is more known for playing Beverly Hills Cop 1. Eddie Murphy did start off on Saturday Night Live. He played a really good role. I don't know. He may be the is a question. Is Eddie Murphy the most popular star to come out from Saturday Night Live? You got the guy from Ghostbusters, Bill Murray came from there. Um, I wanted to say Dan Aykroyd came out from Saturday Night Live. No, he didn't. John Belushi. Hey, Sauce. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I just saw you. Sauce said, classic show. Good to see you, Destroyer. You doing well, man? Look, I don't know if you know, Sauce. Check this out. Ugh. I got a blister on my foot and I'm diabetic, so that's very dangerous. So I gotta take care of it. I mean, I could get like amputated and stuff like that. I'm taking care of business, man. No more drama. See what I did? Yeah, let me read your stuff. You said you're doing well, man. Yeah, so I says some of the best stand up too. I love the music from Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. So says, nah, man, Will Ferrell. Oh my God, yeah, correct. Thank you for reminding me. Mike Myers, yes. Mike Myers, I got one of my favorite movies. I think it's underrated, maybe. So I married an axe murderer. I used to watch that movie all the time, man. I have it on DVD still. I still watch it. John was the best, man. I always want to see his underrated World War II movie. I don't remember what it's called. And then Sauce said, damn, yeah. Sauce says, yeah, man, my mom was been in the hospital for diabetes. I know about it. Be careful, brother. Yeah, dude, it's a big pain in the butt because I need to get it done as soon as possible. And I screwed up. I'm gonna admit it. One day I didn't wake up on time. The next day I was trying to see a doctor in my clinic. That's a lot of drama, dude. I was trying to see a foot doctor in my clinic. They said they have no more foot. They didn't have a foot doctor anymore. And I'm like, okay, let me go with my regular doctor, my regular foot doctor. But I haven't been in my regular foot doctor in like forever, not forever, but a while because I didn't have reason to go to. And my wife asked for an appointment, and it's too long, bro. It said like in a week and a half, and I gotta take care of it. Now I already went to the emergency room, and they just said go see your foot doctor. And now after 4th of July, I'm gonna try to go to a clinic and get a referral to go see my foot doctor. So, and it's real easy because my blister is real big, bro. It's like this, and if I pop it, I could get gangrene. And you know how I know? Because my wife just went through it. She had a blister on her foot. She's that big as well, and hers popped, and she can, and she's been out for eight months, bro. And yeah, I know I can freaking get my foot amputated, get my whole foot chopped off. Um, yeah, so I'm very concerned about like right now. I thought I banged it. Whatever is like, whatever happens, happens, man. I mean, that's why I want to go to the doctor as soon as possible, so the doctor can, because they come out on YouTube, man. They're like, there's people with sores under diabetic people with sores on their feet, and they just the foot doctor goes in, they clean it up, they patch it up, they give you antibiotics. The good thing is I'm in the ER. They gave me antibiotics, so I'm fighting infection while like taking those pills. Thanks. He says you on the run around figuring out speak. Yeah, yeah, running around. It happens, man. The only good thing is I'm not a young cat, man. I know how life works. I'm very disappointed in people, stuff like that. I have problems trusting people, so I almost never go in a situation thinking everything's gonna go good. Things always go wrong. Even to go to the pharmacy, man, you get the runaround sometimes. Even if you just want to go get pills, and I get mad pretty quick. But I always go into any situation thinking things are not gonna go great, and that to me that's good because I don't get mad. When when I'm caught off guard, when I think things are gonna go good and they don't, that's when I get really mad. So I try to go defensive everywhere to prevent me from getting pissed off. Saw says we can only do what we can, brother. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Maggie, make mistakes. Whatever is not the end of the world. Saw says I hope it works out for you for real. Um, Saw said some same on pessimistic vibes on people. Hey, bro, Sauce, I took your advice. We have some of those kids coming in here, and I'm just ignoring them and I'm blocking them as much as I can. It's not letting me completely block them, so I'm still learning this. I don't care. They say they're sorry, whatever. I reached my limit. I'm already taking precautionary measures, so we're good. We're at peace now. Um, but yeah, we're talking about Eddie Murphy. But that would be a good debate, bro. Will Ferrell, Eddie Murphy, Bill Murray with Ghostbusters. That was big. So says that's what you do. People are gonna clown, but usually those people don't have real lives exactly. And I'm dealing with gamers too, man. Gamers, they don't have lives. They don't. Most of them don't. Huh. Bill Murray would be the best. I don't know, dude. You could debate me with this. Did you really consider Bill Murray to be funny? I don't. I'm trying to remember something funny he did. I mean, I know he was trying to be funny, but to tell you the truth, I don't think. I don't know if I consider him to be funny, but I will tell you the Ghostbusters. I liked everybody in it. When I was a kid, I always wanted to rent Ghostbusters, but I don't know if it was because of his comedy. Maybe for me, it was just seeing the ghost. Just for Stout, Caddyshack. Okay, bro, you can debate with me. I'm not gonna lie, Caddyshack. I did not think that was funny. I think the part with Rodney Dangerfield with the golf clubs and dancing, and he had a radio on the thing. I thought that was funny. Caddyshack 2. I didn't think that was funny. I thought what was cute was the little mole. What was it? Um, the beaver. I thought the beaver running down the tunnel and the water was coming. I thought that was pretty cute. At first, I was like, I don't remember Caddyshack, and then I think I saw it one time. The first time I think it was funny. Second time I thought it was a little bit more funny. From the 80s, bro, I was into the Breakfast Club. I was into that, and I saw Stripes. I don't think Stripes was that funny. Now I'm gonna admit, a lot of these movies people think were funny, but I did not think they were that funny. The comedian that really knocked me on my boots was Martin Lawrence. I like Martin Lawrence better than Will Smith, probably better than Eddie Murphy. I like Martin Lawrence on his show. Martin would change into so many characters, and I'm not gonna lie, Eddie Murphy he did a lot of characters too, right? That's the similarities I had. But I would think Martin Lawrence was really funny. Will Ferrell, like you mentioned, oh my gosh, Chris Farley's the one that blew me out of the water. John Belushi was okay, but I think he was before my time. That's why I didn't see a lot of his stuff. Saying didn't think two was good. Which part two of Caddyshack? Yeah, I think safe to say Caddyshack 2 was worse than part one. Bro, yeah. But Beverly Hills Ninja, bro, Chris Farley. I love that movie because I wouldn't call it Beverly Hills Ninja. I'd call it Fat Ninja. I thought it was funnier. Not to offend people that are overweight, but it's funny, man. A ninja that's overweight? Come on, bro. It doesn't get any better than that. Something to talk about. Which actors had which actors had the physical comedy. Chris Farley did some falling down stuff. Bill Murray didn't. Will Ferrell, I don't think he did any really physical comedy. The late John Ritter from Three's Company, he did physical comedy. But it's safe to say Eddie Murphy and what was the other one's name? Murphy and Will Ferrell don't need to really do physical comedy, but if they did, they'd probably be better if they were good at it. Oh yeah, thanks. And I forgot to bring out my water. Oh, it's right here. Thank you. It's the allergies, bro. And I don't know. I have the fan on, but I need the fan on because here in the kitchen, oh, this is actually the dining room. It gets super hot. Chris Cantan. Bro, Chris Cantan, I'm getting a brain fart here. Is that the guy is he? Oh my gosh, what does he do? Because dude, I know I have a Chris Kattan, but I can't picture his brain. Which guy is that? Is that the guy? He comes out like this with Will Ferrell, the two brothers, Peepers. That sounds very familiar, bro. Yes, Night at the Roxbury. What does the Peepers mean? I forgot. And then he plays the guy, the drillist, the drill sergeant talking. Blah, 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 blah. Like you can't understand what he's saying. I don't mean to switch characters, bro. We'll come back to Chris Kattan, but how about the copy, Mrs. Copy, Lisa, get a pizza, or I don't know what. What's the name of that dude? And he comes, one of my favorite movies, Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo. He plays a monkey called Peeper. Oh man, that's really gross, dude. I remember. He plays for y'all don't know, what me and Sas are talking about. Chris Kattan plays a human monkey. He's acting like a money and then jumping on the floor and stuff like that. And he jumps on the doctor or something, or the trainee, and it gets right in his cheek and goes like literally his saliva and stuff getting that guy's face. I mean, man, you have to be committed to comedy at that point. Yes, Rod Strider with the sandstress. Oh yeah, it's like Sandalita. It's going over the sandstress and the Filipino nader. That's the way it talk. Capitan. Dude, you seen it, Deuce? Dude, I think part 2 is way better. Sequels are usually not better than the original, but that rule probably doesn't apply to Deuce Bigelow. First is Deuce Bigelow, and the next one is Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo. Have you ever seen The Whitest Kid? You know, I saw it like one time, and I don't remember. Isn't it like kind of like a small Saturday Night Live? WK Cook. You know what, dude? Let me write that down because I'll forget. I have seen something like that before. No, it is it, but I only like saw one show or part of a show on the internet or something. Bro, we could be here talking about stuff all night, bro, but I know you don't have the time. It's called Whitest Kids, you know. No, but I'm serious. I have seen like one show or something. and it's a show called WKUK. Skits. Okay. Hey, by the way, bro, I have seen your post on your channel, man. You like fireworks a lot, bro. I mean, that's cool. New era comedy, very dark, super funny. A lot of it's on YouTube. I wrote it down. It's right here. Um, hey, bro, Have you seen The State? Dude, I could go over some funny stuff with you, dude. Oh, you're welcome, dude. I've given you some views. I think I went through all of them. The ones that were sent to me, the post. Bro, did you ever see the show The State? It's like a small Saturday Night Live. Did you ever see the one the house that was upside down? Me and my friend watching it, and they had the house that was upside down. The first thing they show is in the living room. No, it's like the side wall because, like I say, the house is upside down kind of deal. It has a guy with a toilet paper like this. It's because he tried to use the toilet on the outside of the house and he fell down. There's the house is upside down once again. He was like dead, like this is the toilet paper in the air. He was trying to poop while the other side of the, unfortunately the bathroom was up in the house. He fell down. You know who comes out in that show? That skinny girl that came out on Reno 911. She comes out in there. Nah, not seen that thing. Dude, I mean, you could share me with your stuff too, bro. Cause I know you've seen stuff I haven't seen. But the other one I saw was that they're in a restaurant. These two guys are working, and it's hardcore, bro. I think it's two employees, and there's one employee that's really mean. It's two employees. He's gonna train a trainee, and he gets a burger, right? And the trainee has a stupid face. He's like this. For some reason, that's the trainee, right? Well, the guy trained him gets a burger with a lot of ketchup and mustard, and he just stuffs it the back like this and the front like this all over his face, dude. And that was like for me new at the time. I had never seen anything like that. Something so disrespectful. Guy had pickles and mustard and ketchup all over his face. Oh my gosh, dude! It's like wow. And to tell you the truth, I'm a person nowadays. It's very hard to get me to say wow. And it gets crazy, dude. The freaking owner comes out. He has a little darts. He's in a suit. For some reason, he's being mean too. He gets like little like in the Afro region, in the people in the jungle, they have those dart guns. He gets a dart gun and shoots him in the butt and all that. Nah, man. But the worst part is the cheeseburger, putting it all over his face like that. I mean, that's gnarly, bro. I need to see it. You destroy, you smoke. Just curious. It looks like I do, right? Nah, man. I think that's why I'm all whacked out, dude. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I smoked a cigarette one time. I've never smoked a cigar. No offense, bro, if you like that stuff, but I can't. Even a cigar, dude. Um, I can't stand the smell of cigars. There's this guy that tried to get me to do weed when I did security at work. I never did it. He goes, I promise I'm gonna get you to do weed, and I never did. I'll be honest with you, dude. I'm kind of like I guess I'm a what do you call it? How do you say it? I could be a goody two shoes. But if he twisted my arm enough, I would have probably tried it. But I never did. I had one security guard. He had his nail like really long like this, and that's the duffel they smoke. They do crack or something. I've never done it. He didn't get me to try to do it, but he told me he was a dealer. I'm like, wow, okay. Yeah, when I would play PS4, I had people doing bongs. I could hear them. And now I don't have anybody to try to get me to do it. I don't have any. I have one real life friend, and he doesn't even come visit me, bro. So I've never been a good with anybody, dude. I don't think I can have friends because I'm kind of sensitive. I'd rather have online friends, because I don't have to worry about anybody showing up to a party or anything like that. I'm sensitive, bro. I guess I'm kind of that when I was in school, I started that antisocial. I don't say started, but I started being like that, antisocial. But I make a good friend, dude. I'm like loyal and stuff. I like, but I just don't. I don't know. Then I got married too, so that doesn't help. No, well, my wife's been out for 8 months. She's hardly ever here. She said her family's taking care of her. We had some family beef, so we just decided it was gonna be like that. Relatable. Why you don't have that many friends, bro? I don't mean to dish you here and here. I'm sorry. I just asked stuff and then without thinking about it. Sorry about that. And if I talk about movies, it's all good, dude. I'll keep reading. I'll respond to your statements. Uh, Breaking through the antisocial vibes is paramount in a happy life. That's why I'm here, bro. Breaking through the antisocial vibes. Yeah, man. I think that I could tell you a couple things about it. Actually, in junior high, no, in middle school, because in grade school I was fine. I had friends. We had to be friends because it was just our little school, and you just go talk to your friends. You have to be friends with each other. But in middle school, all those schools combined, and you got to make new friends. That's just the way it is. And I didn't do it. I didn't go try to meet new friends, and I thought it was gonna be. I got lazy about it, and I became antisocial and be like, I'll just stick to myself. I'll look cool, and a small part of that was true, but most of it was crap. Is like I should have made friends. That's a reason I didn't have a girlfriend until 22 because it just carried on. It carried on at junior high. I did the same thing. I didn't try to make new friends, and then high school, same thing. And that's the death of you, man. I don't have any kids, but if I had kids, I'd tell them, hey, try to make friends, man. My parents told me every now and then, but I don't think they stressed it enough. So you're kind of antisocial, is what you're saying, Sauce? Breaking through the antisocial vibes is paramount in a happy life. You can make friends anytime, anywhere, especially nowadays. You try not to be antisocial. I don't know, dude. At this point in my life, now I'm not gonna lie, dude. People are not gonna like this a lot. I can bring in a pity party, but I know people don't like pity parties, but some people can't help it. I can't help it. Uh, like one pity party, I'll tell you real quick. I could have been a high school. I was actually athletic, and I was a good football player. I just needed my parents to talk to the coaches because I wanted to be a high school football star. That was my dream. I didn't care about college or being a doctor and all that. And all I had to go is go took one day to go talk to the coaches. My parents did not do it. They may have been jealous that I was a good player and I got pop and I was people noticed that I was a good player. I was a playmaker actually, and they didn't help me with that one day, and it came to bite them in the butt. It bit me on the butt. the coaches, they like humiliated me in a room where the head coach yelled at me. He kind of didn't yell at me, but he disrespected me, like taking me aside and say, "Hey, don't you ever interrupt me in front of a meeting." And I was just trying to register for football. Asked nicely, "How do I register? What I got to do to join high school football in my high school?" It was my freshman year. It was gonna be, and I was like, you know what? F this guy, man. I'm gonna play for him. And everything went downhill after that. I didn't care about anything else after that, and it's just a true fact. And people are gonna tell me, "Hey, why you're a whiner, complainer, whatever." But people are not gonna understand. They don't walk in my shoes. They don't understand my weaknesses. And then, you know, but then I learned that people don't want to. From this channel, I'm learning that people don't like whiners and all that, and I had to deal with whiners, so I definitely get super anti anyone with a bad vibe at me. Well, I've never given you a bad vibe, bro. We're good. I mean, I even say I'm a good person, and people may be like, "Don't be saying anything good about yourself." I'm like, "Well, I'm just very honest. I've always been very honest. I'll even be brutally honest even if it puts myself down. I don't care. To me, because I learned honesty is the best policy, and it may be lame, but it's really true. Because I know from experience, my family, they always told me they love me, but they never showed it. If anything, they show me they don't love me. So I don't believe in words. I believe in that thing. It says that actions speak louder than words. I dabble a lot in philosophy, bro. All right, cool. And I'm good, man. If you ever said I ever say that I offended you or something, I'll be quick to say I'm sorry. No disrespect, but I don't know. It all depends. There's some people in here that like you, man. I would generally, if I hurt you, you seem like a good guy. I'll generally mean it, right? That's just me and you. But other people, I'll just be like, if I think they're dumb and they ask me to apologize, I'll apologize. I don't care, But that's nothing with you. That's with them. Yeah, but I've learned like no, I've learned even I could try to be nice to the night. I could be so nice to try and get someone to like me or for me to satisfy them, and a lot of times it's not even good enough. Sa says your channel needs a little work, but you mean it is good, bro, and temporal. Yeah, man. There, like, let me compare it to this other guy. I'm not gonna mention his name today. Later on, I might tell you or whatever. Uh, there's this guy. People are saying he's a good guy. He's not. He doesn't care about the people. He charges them for everything, dude. He charges for super chats. He charges people to watch his shows. He talks like this, blah 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 blah. He can be a little bit funny, but he's very stale. Dude, that guy has over 10,000. He has over 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, but he's been in the game for 10 years. Yeah, he's ahead of me. But still in my mind, it doesn't compute why I have so little and he has a lot. But I do remember, to me, no offense, there's a lot of people out there that don't want to laugh or something. I know this. In my style of comedy, it's very minority because I like wild and crazy stuff. And to tell you the truth, a lot of people are not into that. And yes, I do need to advertise my channel more. I'm learning weight, and you give me a few pointers. I'm trying to learn how to use hashtags. I still don't understand it. Yeah, but I took your advice and ignoring these kids that are coming in here and hating, man. They even try to apologize. I'm not gonna buy it. It's not like they just messed up with me once. They messed up on me like 4 or 5 times telling me stuff, and I'm not gonna accept apologies. They need to go somewhere else. So I said your channel needs a little work. Yeah, but you're 10. Yeah, dude. And the thing is, I don't have editing. Today I didn't put toys and all that or whatever. I know you gotta do that too, but I have a bad foot right now, so I'm limited right now. But I don't do editing because I don't feel like need it. I like the way I am. I not to toot on my own horn, but I know I'm talented. I've always made people laugh, and I'm just gonna use that. I can learn how to do edit and all that, but I choose not to. I mean, yeah, it's a flaw, but I don't care. I want people to see the show to come see me, not my editing. Those other people need editing. I don't need it. Well, maybe I do need it, but I just don't plan on doing it. And on top of that, I can't afford the money to buy special equipment. I'm poor, bro. Don't respond to negative people. Don't trip on the comments. Yeah, dude. And like I don't know if you read my what I wrote back to you. Those teenagers, I've known them for over a year. They were just not randoms. They were friends, and it's just weird. It's just weird how they turned on me so quick. And I don't think they were that good of a friends because it started off we're playing PS4, and I was getting bored of them. They were just arguing, being dramatic, fighting over Fortnite, fighting over kills, and then when they killed me or whatever, I was like, fine, whatever, I don't care. If it bothered me, I just turned off the PS4. No, but they wanted to whine and cry and all that stuff. They're being one of them being disrespectful, saying suicidal things in here. YouTube doesn't like that. And I told him, hey, stop, quit it. And that person hasn't showed up today. That the one talking about suicidal stuff. But he shows up, he's gonna get blocked. He didn't get blocked last time because I know how to block, but I know how to do it now. And I ignored one right now and they left, and it's good. Hopefully, they don't come back. When you do your live shows, have a list ready to cover. Yeah, bro. I see you do a lot of editing. True that. I do believe that, but I can't do editing soon, bro. I don't have the equipment to do it. I only have a low cost Chromebook. That's all I have. But I don't know, dude. To tell you the truth, I want to get monetized, and even if I get monetized, I'm only gonna get pennies for it. It's not worth it. I should take the advice somebody told me, just do it for fun. And to me, editing's not fun. No offense, dude. I know it'd make my show better, but I don't want to rely on editing. I want to rely, and it's true. If I don't get that many people, that's fine. Um, dude, I know I've helped people from here, but not that many because people don't come here for help. And I say you could come here for help or not help. Well, like I say, just come in and vent out, and you'll feel better. But people, they don't do it, and if they don't do it, that's up to them. It gives people attention. I'm deaf poor too, but I use what's free. Yeah. Hey, dude, did you see that? Did you get to see the last show, Revolution? It happened like 3 days ago, bro. And if you haven't, please go check it out, dude. Check out the last 25 minutes. I thought it was kind of cool, man. Dude, I watched that show over and over. And it's my show. And not to sound very cocky, because it does sound very cocky, but I'm going to say it. This is the way I feel. I don't care what anybody says. Sometimes I'm my biggest fan, man. I like my style of comedy. I think there's some people that might doubt themselves, like say, "Oh, I don't know what I like this, or I didn't do that, or I don't think I'm funny, whatever." Nah, man, people may not watch my stuff, but I watch my stuff. I'm my biggest fan. And that's okay. You know, if people don't like what I said, it's fine. I like my material. That's one reason I do it. I'll go back to my video and go see it. And I bet you there's YouTubers out there that don't like to see themselves do what they do. I've seen people that I don't like to look at myself or whatever, but I do. I gotta go for the night. I'm gonna check out the state. All right, cool, man. Yeah, but look for the upside down house or backside or upside down. I don't know what it's called. Look for it, bro. I think you'll like it. And then the restaurant too. It's just a tough. It's a employees being mean in a restaurant. I don't know what it's called, bro. But I'll look it up if you can't find it. Maybe I'll find it. All right, peace out, man. You have a good night. Take care, brother. I actually went over 2 hours. I didn't even think I was gonna make an hour and a half today. I was here talking to my friend Sauce, and so I didn't do my intros or what have you. Not in, or I'm supposed to introduce myself 30 minutes, just the rule I made for myself here. My name is Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. Subscribe for dirt. Yeah, it's dirt in my back lawn. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I got 5 likes. The revolution, what is it about? It's about that brother and sisterly love. This is about you guys first. Second, it's about the revolution itself. It could be about, for me, it's about taxes or our food and our gas prices going high. We can revolt against that. It's a peaceful revolution, so YouTube don't get mad. We just want to let these people know we have our eye on them, and if they want to stay in office, we may not vote for them. All of us are eligible to vote. Um, and you guys can always bring up subjects you want for us to revolt about because these are my problems. You might have different problems you may want to let me know that a subject we could bring up on the show. The last thing is we're here for movies. We're gonna do some movies, and I might do a couple of movies and stuff. This is a lot of comedy. I should actually bring one of these out. Drop the mic 10-pack. It's a lot of comedy stuff. I think these are all black actors. That's cool. Black comedians. Let me see if I know any their names. I don't. Ep something. This overweight gentleman, I'm trying to say in the nicest way, not to offend anybody. He's really funny. I've seen him. I've seen his stuff. I'm trying to see if I remember anybody's name in here. So that means none of these guys are really big. They're big. It's just that I don't remember. So I'm gonna skip this. I can't believe I can't remember anybody's name except Michael Epps. That's the only one I know. Michael Epps is the guy in the middle, right here. He's funny. I saw one of these movies and I was, oh, he plays Day Day. He plays Day Day in the second Friday movie. I guess it'd be Friday after next. He's funny, man. Oh, and Sasa said I gotta go for the night. I'm gonna check out. Oh my bad. I thought he already said that. I thought he said Star Trek. Who can forget the Fast and the Furious movie? The late Paul Walker, Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, stop making freaking Fast and the Furious movies. Haven't you made enough money, bro? He lost out on a lot of money because he refused to do the second Fast and the Furious. But he still still made a lot of bread. He still made that cheese. What are you gonna do? Go up to Fast and 100? Bacon Fish. Hello, I'm new here. Hey, Bacon. You want to mention a movie, bro? This is a revolution, bro. When you come in here, you come in as a brother, you know. We call this a revolution and stuff like that. And it's a peaceful revolution. And we also do movies here. Ha ha ha. Maybe I give you an example of what I do. I bring out one of these. I do this mostly. I do this on the show. I bring out a movie. It could be comedy. It could be horror. It could be animation. It could be romance. Anything, bro. Like for example, I brought out Storks. It's animation. Talk about the movie. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes movies I don't have no. I don't remember seeing. This is a lot about storks and babies, and I only saw this movie once, so I don't remember much about it. Cover's pretty cute. They're in a helicopter. I don't remember that. I only saw it once. I seen your short on drama in your live. Is there any more? I'm not a fan of it. Uh, you're not a fan of the drama? Because it was the last. Okay. Let me get up to speed. I brought up the short about the drama, right? It was actually the last one called Revolution, the last live stream I had. And they were causing drama. I did not know how to block, right? You know the story, right? Today is the next live stream, this is now so it was around 2 or 3 days ago. Now this is today's live stream. One of those kids actually came in here and I know how to block or whatever, and I started blocking his messages and stuff like that. So today's more peaceful. So I've already got rid of that kid. I ignored him. So today's cool. There's no drama in here today. So that's my update. And we can't talk about movies today. Are you okay with just talking about movies? Yeah. Okay, here's another movie. Bumblebee. Remember, bro, we go over all types of movies. I did see this. Like, this is wrapped, but I guess I saw it somewhere else. I think I saw it at the movies. Bumblebee was okay. I am an older gentleman, so and you can say comments whenever you want, bro. And I will read your comments. You won't get ignored here. You will not get ignored here like other people ignore in other channels. I mean, in other YouTube shows. It was good. I am an older gentleman, so I know the Transformers from the 80s. In any Transformer movie that puts stuff that looks like the original cartoon, I like. And I think this is the one where Optimus Prime is stuck in Cybertron. The Decepticons are surrounding him. It looks like the cartoon show. A lot of it does. It looked really good. Bumblebee is okay. Starscream comes out. I believe he's okay. This girl does have romantic. She's supposed to have romantic with this kid that likes her, but she doesn't like him back. It looks like she don't like him back. Okay, and then he said, so are you going to let him back, or is he banned from your show? And I say he deserved it. Thank you. Also, I sub to your channel. Thank you, bro. I appreciate your subscriptions. I need subscriptions for the channel survive. Thank you. Your subscriptions actually, it's actually he unsubscribed, so you're taking over subscription. That's good because I need those subscriptions to be filled. So you can know more of the story. He was saying comments in here, dude, and he was not random. He was actually a friend of mine, and I known him for over a year, so he was a true friend. He just turned on me, and yes, we're gonna have a he said and she said, whatever like that. And then the other kid was saying suicidal stuff, and YouTube does not like that. And if that other kid comes out, he's gonna get blocked as well. And like I said, I did not know how to block then, so it's not like I was letting the drama in here. I learned how to block and all that because I came prepared, so they're not gonna be here. And anybody else that comes in with behavior like that, I will deal with them the same way. And I'm sure one day you're gonna become friends with him again. Okay. Maybe it's possible. But right now, I just don't need any drama in my shows. Um, I forgot John Cena comes out in here. John Cena just comes out in a small part. I remember the at the end. I think. Oh my gosh, I forgot what happens. I think Bumblebee has to leave her, or she has to leave Bumblebee. Not to do. I got another a like. Thank you. Thank you very much. Excuse me. I have allergies. I need. You see, the thing is, dude, or bro, sorry. Um, I think there's pills for sinuses, and I don't think I've taken them yet. I do take versions of Zyrtec. You ever heard of Zyrtec? They show a lot of commercials about that, and I want to try, but I don't know if I could do it. There's like this, and I live out in the country, dude. I moved out in the country for a long time ago. Let's just put it that way. Don't want to sound old or anything. And my allergies really got bad. There's this machine that has two things you put in your nostrils and it goes water to clean out your nose. I want to try it, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of water really going into my nose for certain periods of time. I think you might experience the same thing if you jump in a pool and water goes into your nose. You know, like it hurts sometimes. If you're in the beach or in a swimming pool, the water like seems like it goes to your brain and it hurts. I'm afraid of that, but I might try it. I don't know. And then the machine's kind of costly, and I'm poor, man. That thing can run you from 40 to 60, 40 to 80 bucks, and there's different versions. I want to go look for some or just see it. And then Bacon Fish said, "Oh no, I hope you feel better. Have allergies already. The 40s are scary." When I lived in town, they were not that bad, but they got allergies got worse when I moved down the country. And I've been out here living in the country for a long time. You know, you just deal with things. What it is what it is. And Bacon Fish, did you want to talk about anything? Any movies, recent movies, old movies? I do it all, bro. The only thing is that I need to know about the movie. But if I don't know about the movie, you can always tell me about it. Or you can send me a recommendation and I'll try to look up something on YouTube. Let's say you bring up a movie I don't know. I'll write it down and see if I have time to go and look up the movie. I have written down recommendations, bro. Other YouTubers won't do this for you. You don't believe me? I'm not saying you don't believe me, but I'm just saying. I have a notepad here. I will write down the movie you want me to recommend to see it. I don't. I'm not 100%. Oh, I'm gonna see it. Let's say I get sick and I forgot to look your movie. You can just remind me. Go look it up. I'm like, okay. I'll go get it. You know, I'll even try harder the next time. The other day, let me tell you, the other day, I don't know if this is your thing. Let me know. But I could get into really hardcore stuff. Like, let's say there's a movie that was killing a lot, like in a bad way. They were banned. I actually like that stuff, you know. Or there's kind of like weird stuff in it. I will watch it. I'll try if I can find it. I'll watch it. If I can't, same thing. I will try to look it up on YouTube and see what I can find. Or I can go on Wikipedia and read it. And these guys, this one day we had a lot of fun. They brought me these movies, and I went to go check them up on Wikipedia. And it had some weird, wow, weird, intense stuff. You know what I mean? And they asked for me to see it or whatever. I just look it up, and I did. And I was like, to them, thank you. I was like, thank you for doing that because I learned something. I love to learn, even if it's bad stuff like that. And they were good plots. And sometimes I get on myself, why do people look at my stuff just for me to talk about a movie? Well, that's how I got started. There was a movie called Day of the Dead. I thought the movie stunk. Not Day of the Dead original. It was Day of the Dead Bloodline. It was a somewhat remake, right? So I went on YouTube and I looked for reviewers, and I actually found my mentor. I don't want to say his name because I'm not too fond of him now. I'm not too happy with him right now. And I started watching his review. So that's why, you know what? People look for me probably to see those reviews too. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read your stuff. You said, "Oh no, I hope you feel better. Have allergies around 40K. I have an actor, Chris Hemsworth. This is what I do for my peeps. I'm even gonna write it down for you. Not for you. When people join or people are watching right now, my watchers that can't chat for whatever reason or they choose not to, that's fine. And they're cool where they're at. I've heard of him before, bro. What is he best known for? To tell you the truth, I can't remember. I've heard that name somewhere. And as time goes on, more that I practice this about movies and actors, I think my brain will get more into it. What is Chris Hemsworth known for, bro? Is he like the Spider-Man or whatever? Excuse my ignorance. Chris Hemsworth. See, I wrote it down. This is for people. I've heard one person come in here and say, "Hey, what's the subject matter?" And I didn't have a chalkboard. Now I have a chalkboard. Now everybody knows what I'm talking about. He plays Thor. Okay, I laugh because doesn't he play? Doesn't he come on the Ghostbusters? He takes the place of Janine. He plays the secretary. The Ghostbusters with the girls in them. All the Ghostbusters are girls. And the original Ghostbusters, they have Janine. She's a secretary. But in this one with a girl Ghostbusters, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Ghostbusters 2. They actually have Thor playing the secretary, which is hilarious because Thor's dude. How tall is this guy? Is he at a short 6'6" or is he a taller 6'9"? And I say 6'6" joking around. I need to look that up. Is he 6'6" or 6'9"? Because there is a big difference, and big is the word. To get to your question, I know you want my opinion on Thor. I have no problem with Chris Hemsworth, his acting as Thor. I have no problem with it. The Thor movies are pretty good. I say for the effects, I would say they're great. No disrespect to Thor, but I'm a Loki man. And I'm being biased when I say Loki because I really don't. Let's put it this way. When I hang out with my friends in PS4, I have a Joker complex. I laugh a lot. I laugh a lot. I don't laugh that much here because in back of my mind, I get a little nervous during the show. But during the show, I'm being myself, you know. And I do have a Joker complex. Like if I don't have that many friends in real life, but in PS4, I'm always laughing about anything. Anyway, anything. And I think that prevents me from having friends because sometimes, people get offended. But in a way, I like being that laughing guy because my philosophy, I think more people want to be around a laughing guy more than a serious guy. Because if you be serious, people are gonna think you're boring. Correct me if I'm wrong. And if you have a different opinion on anything I say, Fish, you can tell me. There is the new Thor Love and Thunder movie. Let me write that down because I might forget. No offense. Okay. I don't have space to move anything. I do over here, but I have to reach. I've heard somebody say something about the Thor movie, a Thunder, but I only heard it once. New Thunder movie. Okay. Is it gonna be the same? Is Chris Hemsworth still gonna play Thor? Sorry, I keep taking this out. I should really leave it here. Later on, I think my wife had bought like paddles, not bad paddles. They're paddles like this. You can write stuff. They'll be smaller, and I'm gonna go after those so I can use that. It won't be as big as this. There is a new Thor Love and Thunder movie. Do you mean like? What do you mean by Thor Love? Do you mean like people actually love Thor, like a new wave of fans coming in kind of love, or do you mean like another movie? Hmm. I'm not gonna promise you I'm gonna go see the. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't go to the movies during COVID. I just started going to the movies. I saw the Flash and I saw the Beast Wars movie from Transformers. But I can't guarantee you I'm gonna go see the Thor movie. Even with that, that movie I do want to see, to be honest, is the movie with the new Dracula movie where he's on the boat going from Transylvania to England. They're gonna show the whole Dracula killing on the boat. That's what I want. That's what I'm after. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. If you keep telling me it's if you ever see it or anything, or if you really want to persuade me to see it, I will see it for you. I'll be a friend. But if you just mention it once, I probably won't go. Because I like to satisfy my friends. I like to. They're like, "Hey, go see the movie, man. Go see it." I'll go. I mean, I'm like, if it means that much to you, I will go see it. It's not that expensive where I'm at to go to the movies. I just got to go on a day where the prices are not that expensive. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Tuesday. And then there's not that many people either. So it's easy peasy, man. It's already out? Are you serious that Thor movie's already out? You see, what I can tell you is I went to see The Flash and I went to go see the Transformers once again. But here's my point. I did not see the one preview of the Thor movie. And I did not see posters out there that they were giving it that time. So I'm like thinking right now. All I can tell you is that, is I have to look it up, man. I have to go. Unless you want to look it up right now, that's fine, and give me the info. But, and to be quite honest, I'm not a big Thor fan. Although, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't mind watching his movies. And maybe I am some sort of a Thor man, because I would not mind having one of his movies on Blu-ray. It would look spectacular. I got a Blu-ray system. How about Loki? Like, you mind me asking this? I know we're talking about Thor, but off subject, Loki. Isn't he the god of mischief? Isn't the god of mischief supposed to be laughing a lot? I don't remember him laughing ever. Now he's gonna play like clever and stuff and mischievous, but I don't remember him laughing. I need to look that up. Hey, Bacon Fish, what do you think of the Flash movie, the new Flash movie, and the new Transformers Rise of the Beast movie? Even if you haven't seen them, what's your opinion? If you have not seen them, what do you think of it? Would you go? Would you go see those movies in theaters, or you wouldn't? I have to go also when it's your next live. Um, all I can tell you, it will probably be on Thursday from 9:30 to 10:30. I'm not sure on the time. It depends on the day. And I hope to see you soon, man. And thank you for the subscription. We'll hang out, man. We'll hang out when next time I see you. Today we had a good day, man. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was cool. I wish we had a little bit more people. That's fine. We had Sauce drop by. We had Bacon, new friend of the show, Bacon Fish. I'm getting new allies, man. He said he subscribed to my show, so that's awesome. I mean, I'm satisfied with the show. Okay, bye, man. Stay careful in there. Okay, Bacon Fish, stay safe, man. I will see you again. We will hang out, man. We'll have fun. We will party like it's 1999. This is for you, Bacon Fish. There's Batman swinging his legs. Sorry about going like this. I was just joking around, man. I'm just meant like this. Sorry. No pun intended. I was just joking around, whatever. Um, Sorry for joking around. I did say this was Halloween, and yes, it's 4th of July. Take a joke, man. That's gonna be a thing of the show. It's just joking around and stuff. I like today's show. I like there was no drama in here today. People that were not wanted coming in and were harassing me last time. I learned how to do this stuff, so they're getting out of here. So that's cool. And hopefully last time I want to talk about drama because I know a lot of people don't want to hear about it. So it's all good. Um, like I said, I like today's show. I mean, it was calm. I wish there was a little bit more people that show up, but the ones that showed up, I do appreciate them, and we need, and I want more people in here, and it'll be cool. But I'm happy, man. I'm satisfied. I throw more content. We're gonna get more people in here, and it was a lot better than last show. That one was a lot of drama. This one was no drama. Cool, and that's what we want. I know a lot of you guys want that. Um, so I'm gonna wrap up today's show. Wow, we have gone over 230 minutes. That's close to my 3 hours that I've usually done. I need to take care of my foot. These guys, Bacon Fish and Sauce, they helped me out. I hope they had fun being here. I hope they had a good time as much as I did being in here. And if it wasn't for them, I would have cut the show shorter because I appreciate you guys watching, but I can't tell how many people are watching till after I close the show. I love you guys. It's still a revolution. I was glad to chill and have a good time with you guys. I hope you guys watch. I hope you had a good time too. So I'm gonna say bye from Sauce and Bacon Fish. All of you that are watching at home, I hope you had once again. Hope you had a good time. And I'm about to wrap up the show, and I'm gonna say my line. Um, the world will never be a perfect place, but we can all make it better. Till next time, I love you guys. This is Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, aka Subscribe for Nuts. Ha ha ha! I have an almond treatment back. I will see you next time. Bye.